Aloha, all. Michael here. Today I'm going to talk about the ego. What I love about this topic is understanding how anyone's perception of the ego makes sense from their point of view. So, over the years, we've rediscovered many different ways to view the ego, and that includes Sigmund Freud's ideas, Carl Jung's ideas, many philosophers and people of faith and various spiritual practices and religions all have great ideas about the ego. What I've come to understand about the ego is that the ego has never been my enemy. My ego has always been my ally and my friend. What I've been doing the past 16 months or so is researching the soul, and through this research, I've been able to better understand all the different aspects of my consciousness, including my ego. When I feel defensive or angry or frustrated, I realize that my ego is in defensive mode. A lot of spiritual beings have this idea that we're supposed to destroy the ego because the ego is that dark part of our beings that we're supposed to eradicate. If we ignore any aspect of our being and try to destroy it, then we're going to experience causality through karma. We're not supposed to kill anything. We're supposed to better understand those things that cause us to be confused or unsure of the reality of anything that's happening. So, if we can better understand something, then we can become more aware through the acceptance of truth in light being sound so that we can feel peaceful as we expand our awareness. So, what I discovered, or I should say rediscovered, about the ego about a month or so ago, somebody commented on one of my posts, which are excerpts from my books. And I had written about the ego a few times, but in this particular one, somebody offered me this idea that the ego is our inner child. And that made perfect sense to me because really what happens when our ego is, let's say, damaged or traumatized is that our inner child plays the game of hide and seek and is simply afraid to come out and play. So I, upon this revelation of the connection between ego and the inner child, realize that it takes only 10 seconds of courage to face anything that we are currently ignorant about because we're unwilling to face that fear. So if you take 10 seconds of courage and bravely feel everything, then what'll happen is your inner child will feel free to come out and play. And when that happens, wow, the sky's the limit. Everything that we wish to do is possible through our conscious minds. If you believe that anything is possible with your heart and spirit, then you will enjoy life. You will experience whatever you wish. So, let your inner child come out and play. I love you. Namaste.